Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for being here and joining me. Today's Thursday. I'm getting a new washing machine today. I love my washing machine and my dryer. I love them. What's going on here? And morning, Mark. And unfortunately, my washing machine decided that it didn't want to spin anything heavy. And even though it's only 7 years old, they can no longer get the part that it needs. And so my home warranty company is replacing my washing machine with a $1,400 washing machine. I'm like, are you serious? Who spends $1,400 for a washer? Oh my gosh. So today's the day finally that I get that, and with the most inconvenient delivery time of 3:45 to 7:45 p.m. Crazy? How am I going to get to play with it all day? So anyway, there's my Thursday for you. I realized yesterday, I don't ever introduce myself and what I do on here. Very rarely do I. And I probably need to start doing that more often. My name is Kerri Wade. I am a Reiki Master teacher, actually. And I'm also a certified hypnotherapist and a transformational life coach. I live in Chandler, Arizona. And I'm just blessed. I'm just grateful to be here today. And I'm grateful to have the opportunity to talk to you all every morning around 7:30-ish. I'm going to change it to ish because even though I've been up for hours, I've never seemed to get here right on time. Hi, Shelly. And I didn't get to talk to you much yesterday, but I'll be in tomorrow for that class, so hopefully I can talk to you more then. So anyway, that's who I am. That's what I do. What is Reiki? I get that question all the time. I put a little short video that another Reiki master did on my page here this morning, so you can check out that little video if you like. It's just a nice little easy explanation of it. There's actually something I wanted to share about that because there have been very few studies on Reiki, and so that's not as widely known as perhaps it should be, because it is kind of hard to study things like energy. Hi, Grant. All my peeps, all my coffee peeps here. Let's have a cheers. I got my beautiful Buddha mug today. Isn't that pretty? I love this one. I got 2 mugs at Vision Quest last year. Vision Quest is a store in Phoenix that are like this, and I just love them. So they're my special mugs. Cheers. Oh, fresh hot coffee. It's the best. So anyway, but there's finally been a few little controlled studies that have been done, and this is an article that just came out in, when did this come out? I don't even know. Oh, this was in Psychology Today. Findings of a 6-week single-blind sham-controlled trial of Reiki on depressed mood, 73 subjects, suggested that regular Reiki treatments may increase feelings of general well-being and reduce stress. The study population consisted of volunteers who complained of depressed mood or stress, but did not meet diagnostic criteria for a major psychiatric disorder. Subjects were randomized to weekly 1.5-hour hands-on Reiki versus distance Reiki or distance sham Reiki treatments. Patients who received hands-on or distant Reiki treatments experienced significant and equivalent improvements in depressed mood and stress, which were sustained 1 year after treatment was terminated. No one in the sham Reiki group improved during or following the study. There is some evidence that Reiki treatments may improve anxiety in chronic pain patients. In a small sham-controlled study, 12 subjects, chronic pain patients, were randomized to receive Reiki versus sham Reiki, progressive muscle relaxation, and no treatment. Improvements in pain and anxiety were significantly greater among patients receiving Reiki than sham Reiki and relaxation training. The significance of these findings is limited by the absence of controls on anti-anxiety medications during the study. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, preliminary findings, yeah. So it's nice to have a little bit of scientific studies done on Reiki, finally, that are in small controlled groups. And I love Reiki. Reiki works on all levels. It works on the physical, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual level. I have people who come once a month for a Reiki treatment. And I do have special pricing for that when people come once a month. So anyway, you can read more about it on my website. You can go to eastvalleyhealing.com or kerriwade.com. And the different things I do are on there. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that for right now. So good morning. Good morning, everyone. I see you. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're here. Your life matters. It matters to me. So thank you for being present. Let's talk a little bit more. I started a couple of days ago. I talked about the high solar plasma activity. And, I've got some notes that I've been taking and typing and writing and that sort of thing. And we kind of went through how the intensity has been increasing over the last few years, and how now is the time that it's important for us to get the emotions out of our body, to get over our human complaints, examine what you keep resisting, stop working towards the natural flow. We must come together, get over your shit, let go of the separation inside, drop the judgment, stop minimizing yourself, get over your ego, accept that you are deeply in the middle of an ascension process that is only going to continue to intensify. Stand in love, stand in unity, stop blaming others, stop telling stories, allow yourself to see your soul agreements, then let it go and come back to this present moment right here, right now. Shift the vibration of your stories from being a victim and have gratitude for what was needed to teach you the kindness of love. So that's kind of what we went through the other day. That's a quick synopsis. So here are some other things for you to examine. Continuing on from those. What is love? What is love to you? What is kindness? What is integrity? What is honor? What is joy? What is support? And what is abundance? So that you may consciously choose to create and have more of these things in your life, you have to examine and really get clear on what these things mean to you. In this moment, what are you thinking, believing, and allowing? Because what you are thinking, believing, and allowing is what you are creating to experience in your world. Challenge your own beliefs. Just because you believed them once, or someone told you something, or you heard it, it does not make those beliefs real. So challenge your own beliefs. What beliefs are really yours, and what beliefs belong to somebody else? Love to know. Stop giving your power away. Just because it's easy, just because it conforms, just because. You actually have to open up completely and choose what to allow and stop unconsciousness in its tracks. You have to find that place inside you that doesn't care what others think. Be authentic. You are not wavering or compromising anymore. You are not going to go unconscious or forget and go back to old ways anymore. Create, inspire, support, share. Just be love. Get reconnected to your higher consciousness and fellow humanity through love. The old ways will not work anymore. Listen, honor, do your part. This is not a linear process, and it will not make linear sense. This is quantum. This is vibrational. Observe the energy, the vibration, and what you allow your own energy to get tied up in. Where are you focusing your energy? What will you allow to occur? Where do you get distracted and waste your own energy? Remember how I said the other day that because of the vibrations that are ramping up, we are manifesting very quickly. We must be very conscious of our thoughts. Dismiss thoughts of lack, of pain, of victimhood. We must manifest for all humanity. We all have to do our part. We will create more through love and purity, because that's what we are. Love and purity. These are just notes that I've taken through different things that I've watched and listened to. Some are from my own meditations. And actually I hadn't read through these for a few days, so that's a great refresher for myself. Yeah, we can't be unconscious anymore. We have to be conscious, and we have to stay conscious. We have to love and give. We have to be genuine about it. It's not an act. It's not something you can pretend to do. You can fake it till you make it. There's no problem in that. Till it becomes a habit. Habits are created in 21 days. Some say 30. Whichever, it doesn't matter. But it takes 90 days before it is really permanent. So if you have to fake it until you make it, start faking with the intention that it is becoming your normal, your new normal, your who you are, that part of you. So, interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Okay, so let's shuffle our postcards from Spirit. Hi, Mindy. How are you this morning? Glad that you're here. Okay. Our little deck is getting very thin. Almost gone. If you're in a place that you could just take a moment to take a deep breath and just let it go. Relaxing your forehead. Just taking a moment to be silent. To really focus inward. To let go of whatever has been flitting through your mind. Dearest you, There are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned. And know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, always and forever. What's so interesting about this is that I was thinking this morning about talking about emotions and processing emotions. So, good morning, Nancy. Okay, so maybe tomorrow we'll talk about emotions. We're processing our emotions and what happens when we don't. At Sweehaw, we say snot is beautiful. There's a lot of snot that passes through those rooms as we all do our own work, as we're learning to help others do theirs. And yeah, snot is beautiful. So thank you for being here this morning. I see you. I appreciate you. I honor you. I love you. There are no extras in this world. Your life matters. And I really want you to know that and feel it and be it. Have a great Thursday. And if I'm not too busy doing laundry in my new washing machine tomorrow morning, I'll see you here about 7:30-ish. Thanks. Peace and blessings.